really these folks are the ones that give us hope. And as someone said in our group, that there's a person in economics that has been saying that economy is not the weather, right? It's not something that has to happen to us. It is something we shape and we can create. And it's clear from our history that it's not going to come from Washington. It's going to come from folks on the ground, changing policies, changing expectations, changing what people will tolerate. So I want to give a shout out and encourage all of you to join two mobilizations on the 15th. Did you do the invitation for the 15th? Come back.
So we are having a global march against retail and fast foods, and this is a global. This is a huge thing for us. This is Germany everywhere. On May 15th here in Oakland, we'll be. I can get you guys like time and dates. I know it's at like 6 a.m. to 11, but I'm not sure where. But we'll let you guys know as soon as possible. I would encourage everyone to go. It should be a really big movement.
So May 15th, and we that's one thing to lend your solidarity. We're pushing the Lift Up Oakland campaign. We only have, what's today, the 4th?
Yes.
We have about 18 days left. 18 days to get the necessary 35,000 signatures to qualify the minimum wage, increased minimum wage for the city of Oakland. So we need your help. We need about 10,000 more signatures in the next couple weeks. But we know with your help and God's grace, we will do just that. But we need you to petitions on the front. Please sign up. I also would encourage you that if you could take and move a petition has 18 signatures. If you could take one and move it in the next 18 days, how many people could take one with them and do that? Really? Amen. Okay, so I want you to actually talk to Patricia. Raise your hand in the back. And what we're going to do is sign a petition out to you, because those are like gold to us. We need to track where all those signatures, where all those petitions go, so that we can get them back from you. And we're going to count on you, because every person in this room is what's going to push us over the edge. And it's to raise it to $12.25 an hour. It's to get paid sick days for people who don't have it. And notably, it's to be adjusted with the cost of living. And they did it in Seattle. Who heard about Seattle? Right? And this is the way it's going to happen, is by cities from the grassroots doing it, and other people catching fire and doing it in their cities, and we can no longer wait for Washington anymore. And then, so that's another important call to action from the planning committee. I just wanted to let you know about, especially the issue of immigration and how important it is there will be an immigrant rights education day in the state capitol on May 19th. We can get you more information, but if you're interested in that, we want you to sign your name and note that. Or there'll be busloads and carpools going to Sacramento to help influence and educate our legislators about so many important aspects about immigrant rights, including the healthcare access for immigrant rights and legalization, and about 20 different issues. Then we also, of course, want to encourage you to get out the vote. I know it's not the most fun thing, but it's clearly, we've got to, have people power. We've got to rely on our voices and not the voices of money and lobbyists. So continue to stay involved, and we will send out more of these information, more of these call to actions. If you want to be connected in this fight to end inequality, please sign the sign-up sheet in the back, and we will keep you posted. Is there anything I've left out?
Do you have to live and or work in Oakland?
You have to be a registered, good question, registered Oakland voter. Registered Oakland voter. Yeah, you can still, anyone can circulate the petitions between the next 18 days. Okay, so we're going to pass out little pieces of paper to sign up and write your name and contact information and the interested in. But I think, Rabbi David, did you have one last thing?
Yeah, there's the same practice on the as well. Faith Alliance for Moral Economy. We are going to be having our annual or semi-annual breakfast on May 15th at the Islamic Cultural Center of Northern California. And we're going to be finishing time to join up with the demonstration downtown Oakland, just a few blocks away. So anybody who's interested in attending the Faith Alliance, these are folks who work with EBASE and are religious activists for working on issues of the economy, of labor unions issues, all those kinds of things. So if you want to get caught up in what's happening around that kind of organizing locally, come to the breakfast. We're going to bring you up to date about it, and you can get involved. So if you're interested in that, you need to talk with me or.
I didn't even mention it. Thank you, Rabbi David.
So Kristi,
Yes.
on the back of these forms, if you would write your name, email address, and phone number, and what issue you want to be kept in touch on, we will keep you in touch on the issues that Kristi mentioned.
And so, indeed, one thing that Robert Reich didn't say, and what we said in our small group is, really, what he opposite is, sometimes it's clear we don't really have an economic crisis. What we really have is a moral crisis. So it's really up to all of us to get involved and actually apply our moral and ethical values to the economic sphere, and that is a choice each one of us can make. So I do invite you to get involved if you want to continue to be a faith-rooted activist on economic justice, to come to our breakfast and talk to me afterwards. And I want to do a shout out for all the people that helped make this happen. And I want to honor a name I forgot was Midge, who helped really make everything happen. So thank you.